Hello everybody, welcome back to Spyro Ripto's Rage with Kadashten. This is our next directive.
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say? No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer,
Excuse
Spyro.
me? A sucker, huh? Well, whatever. We still need to get over there to get a talisman, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. This was actually supposed to be on the end of the last episode, but I thought it fit better here. Shady Oasis. This ought to be fun. I actually like this one. Although we can't complete it because we still don't have that head bash move. They're really pushing the need for that now. Those are my favorite enemies ever. Alright, so basically we gotta help the hippos get their fruit tree back by hitting these other fruit trees.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic
Shorty
berry
the
bush,
hippo.
but I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
Alright, hit. Now, I can't remember, but I think the voice actor for these hippos was actually in a bunch of other older games. I mean, I distinctly remember hearing that voice in other games, but I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to check it out. I think that Spyro Ripto's Rage had, you know, at least one good voice actor that was in other games. I'm just not sure. I mean, obviously back then, voice actors for games were probably fairly rare. I don't know the statistics back then because I was only like 5 or 6, 8 or 9, or somewhere around that age where you don't really care who does the games, only that you get to play it. Ow. Take that, stupid gypsy genie thingy. This level always reminds me of Aladdin. I mean, not Aladdin the movies. I mean, you know, the cartoon movies. The TV show based on the movies, The Adventures of Aladdin or whatever it's freaking called. I think it's just called Aladdin. But those were always fun. I watched those way too much than I should have. And Movie Maker is frozen again. I need to find a better software. Anyway, they had all kinds of different nemeses on the show, like Mechanicles, the Greek inventor guy, Raj the cat, magic person, the evil genie, and then there was that blind dude. I never really got whose side the blind dude was on. I mean, he wasn't really blind. You see that one episode where he takes off his bandana, and he's got one really big eye like a cyclops. He's not blind. He's just really freaky looking. And he's friends or an old lover of Raj the cat, furry bestiality. I don't really get how that all works. But in Kingdom Hearts 1, they had like a little cameo appearance of one of Mechanicles' metal robot things. If you beat the game and go back to Aladdin's area and go to the Cave of Wonders, after you've pretty much beaten the game, when all you have to do is beat Ansem, if you go back to Aladdin's area and try to go to the Cave of Wonders, a giant mechanical beetle thing will stop you and you've got to fight it. And that is Mechanicles' creature. There are a lot of really good boss battles to find that are completely optional in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like the clock tower battle with the weird ghost thingy. With the weird time phantom. That one was really complex. Yeah, it was so much fun to figure out and play. Like, you wouldn't believe it.
Ooh, what's this?
Spyro Ripto's
My
Rage.
brothers have been trapped
Part
in solid rock.
18, 19, I don't
You'll
remember.
need to learn some kind of head bash move before you can help us.
And we gotta learn some stupid head bash move before we can complete this quest. So the only thing we have to do left is get the rest of that question mystery pot, and that stupid dog is barking.
So how far are you?
I think you beat this place and then you go fight Gulp. And after that you go to the last area. And go let that dog in or something. Now close the door. Oh boy. Alright, so we gotta get these 3 magical lamps for that dude. Now they actually describe these in the game and tell you what they are, because in Aladdin they just call it a lamp. And unless you... I mean, when you're a little kid and you watch that, unless you know some sort of pottery class, you don't know that it's a oil lamp you use to hold oil to pour into lamps at night to keep them going. I mean, they're not actual lamps, like you don't put oil in it and then light it up and it flames or something. It's just to hold oil for lamps. And I don't know what sort of legend could possibly involve you putting a semi-cosmic, nearly infinite-powered creature of mystical mythology into one of those oil lamps, but apparently someone thought of it, and that's where genies come from. And Aladdin's genie must be one of the nicest genies ever, because, I mean, you read Aladdin, the book, or short story, you find out pretty quick that genies are not that nice. I mean, you make a wish, and they do whatever possible to completely screw it up. I'm sure they've made some sort of other movie about that sort of thing, but you know, it's like you wish you were filthy rich, and so he covers you with dirt. There, you're rich with filth. I mean, it's crap like that they pull. I mean, if you watch Aladdin and the Return of Jafar, which I can't really say I like, but I guess it makes sense with the story with the television series. Still, you watch that, and you watch what Jafar does as a genie, and that gives you a good idea of what actual, well, not actual, but what the original genie sort of things were like. That's what they did. They don't grant your wishes. They make you glad that things aren't worse than they already are. Because, I mean, if you sit around in a little tight space, I mean, for thousands of years, you're gonna get pretty angry. So genies are more like vengeful spirits. I mean, they have to grant your wishes, but they don't have to grant it the way you want it to. And that's where they find their little loophole. So, yeah. His genie is probably... Aladdin's genie is probably the only good genie that you'll ever find.
Left it with me, but it won't hold a proper shine.
That and that lady genie that they find during the series I don't know. I don't want to get into that one.
Yeah, I was about to mention that one.
Ugh. Alright, well, the other orb is for, that head bash move, so I guess we're done here. Where's the exit? Sort of spent the whole episode talking about genies for no reason. Huh? All the berries are gone? Well, that's no good. Where'd they all go? Let's look behind this area, and holy crap! He ate all the berries! Actually, you'd think, since those magical berries make you bigger with just one, you'd think him eating a dozen or 3 would make him gigantuous, huge hippo. Not, you know, just the same effects as if he ate just one. Oh
Well
well.
done, Spyro. Now that you have all 14 talismans, your guidebook can break the lock on the door, and you can fight Gulp. Are you ready?